In a cozy little house, on a sunny day, a group of mischievous monkeys loved to play. 5 little monkeys, to be exact, would jump on the bed, their laughter and shouts echoing through the halls. But their fun didn't last long, as one little monkey took a tumble and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." The doctor's words of wisdom were heeded, and the monkeys reluctantly left the bed. But they didn't stay idle for long. 4 little monkeys, then 3, then 2, and finally, 1 little monkey took to the bed again. Each time, one of them would fall and bump their head, and Mama would call the doctor, who would repeat his stern warning, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." As the day wore on, the monkeys grew tired of their bed-hopping antics and decided to take a break. They wandered outside, where they stumbled upon London Bridge, a magnificent structure spanning the river. The bridge creaked and groaned, threatening to collapse. "Falling down, falling down!" the monkeys cried, as the bridge came crashing down. But fear not, for the bridge was rebuilt, stronger than ever, with sticks and stones. As the sun began to set, the monkeys stumbled upon a delightful bakery, filled with the sweet aroma of freshly baked hot cross buns. The buns were a penny apiece, 2 a penny, and the monkeys couldn't resist the temptation. They munched away, their joy infectious, as they sang, "Hot cross buns! Hot cross buns!" As night fell, the monkeys settled in for a cozy evening, but their tales were soon interrupted by the tragic story of Humpty Dumpty. The poor king's horse couldn't put him together again, and the king's men, despite their best efforts, were unable to mend the broken egg. The monkeys shuddered at the thought of such a calamity and decided to focus on something more uplifting, the twinkling stars in the night sky. The stars shone brightly, and the monkeys gazed up at them in awe. They sang a gentle lullaby, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are." As they sang, they conjured up visions of a magical world, where everything was possible. The monkeys' imaginations ran wild, and they dreamed of a world where they could jump on beds, play with sticks and stones, and maybe even rebuild a broken bridge or 2. The next morning, the monkeys awoke to find themselves in a world of wonder. They stumbled upon a group of Indians, playing with toys and laughing together. The monkeys joined in, and soon they were all playing together, their smiles and giggles filling the air. As they played, they sang a happy song, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. The monkeys clapped and cheered, their joy infectious. They sang and danced, their spirits soaring, as they twirled and spun around the playground. As the day drew to a close, the monkeys settled in for a cozy evening. They snuggled up close, their hearts full of joy and laughter. They sang a sweet lullaby, "Hickory-dickory-dock," the mouse ran up the clock. The monkeys yawned, their eyelids growing heavy, as they drifted off to sleep, their dreams filled with visions of clocks and mice and wonder. The next morning, the monkeys awoke to find themselves in a world of music and dance. They stumbled upon a group of people, singing and clapping along to a lively tune. The monkeys joined in, their voices blending with the music, as they danced and twirled around the playground. As they danced, they sang a happy song, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands." The monkeys clapped and cheered, their joy infectious. They sang and danced, their spirits soaring, as they twirled and spun around the playground. As the day drew to a close, the monkeys settled in for a cozy evening. They snuggled up close, their hearts full of joy and laughter. They sang a sweet lullaby, sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. The monkeys yawned, their eyelids growing heavy, as they drifted off to sleep, their dreams filled with visions of pies and blackbirds and wonder. And so, the monkeys' adventures continued, filled with laughter and joy, music and dance, and a sense of wonder that never faded. For in their world, anything was possible, and the magic of childhood was always just a song away. A delightful collection of children's rhymes and songs in a world full of wonder, where imagination knows no bounds, comes a delightful collection of children's rhymes and songs that will capture the hearts of young and old alike. From the familiar Baby Shark to the whimsical I'm a Music Man, this anthology is a treasure trove of joy and creativity. The sharks' fun in the depths of the ocean, a family of sharks lived and loved. Baby Shark. Do-do, do-do-do-do, sang the young one, as his family joined in, each adding their own harmonious voice to the chorus. Mommy Shark. Daddy Shark. Grandma Shark. Grandpa Shark. They all chimed in, their voices blending together in perfect harmony. Mary's little lamb in a nearby meadow, Mary had a little lamb, whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere Mary went, the lamb was sure to follow, its gentle bass echoing through the air. As Mary walked, she sang a sweet melody. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. 5 little ducks on a sunny hill, 5 little ducks waddled and quacked, their feathers glistening in the warm light. Mother Duck watched over them, her quacks a gentle reminder to stay close. One by one, the little ducks wandered off, until only one remained. But just as all hope seemed lost, the 5 little ducks returned, quacking and flapping their wings in joy. Old MacDonald's farm on a rolling hill, Old MacDonald's farm came alive with the sounds of animals and music. E-I-E-I-O, sang the farmer, as he tended to his cow, pig, and ducks. The animals joined in, their sounds blending together in a beautiful harmony. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo, moo. The ants march in a hidden corner of the forest, a parade of ants marched by, their tiny feet tapping out a rhythm on the ground. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah, sang the leader, as the ants marched by, each one stopping to do a different task. From tying their shoes to singing a song, the ants marched on, their joy infectious and their music sweet. The music man with a twinkle in his eye and a song in his heart, the music man came to town, his music a balm to the soul. He played the piano, the guitar, and even the harmonica, his melodies weaving together in a beautiful tapestry of sound. I'm a music man, I come from far away, and I can play. What can you play? Mulberry bush in a sunny meadow, children laughed and played, their voices echoing through the air as they sang and danced around the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, so early in the morning. Rain, rain, go away on a gloomy day, the rain poured down, drenching the streets and hiding the sun. But the children didn't let it dampen their spirits, singing out their favorite rhyme, "Rain, rain go away, come again another day, Daddy wants to play." Hey diddle diddle, in a whimsical world, a cat and fiddle played a lively tune, while a cow jumped over the moon and a little dog laughed with glee. The cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Row, row, row your boat in a peaceful lake. A boat glided across the water, its gentle lapping a soothing sound. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Simple Simon. In a world of wonder, Simple Simon wandered, singing and playing his favorite tune. He met a pieman, who offered him a taste of his wares, but Simple Simon had no penny to spare. He went fishing for a whale, but all he caught was a story to tell. Chubby cheeks, in a world of beauty, a little girl smiled, her chubby cheeks and dimpled chin a delight to behold. Chubby cheeks, dimpled chin, rosy lips, teeth within, curly hair, very fair, eyes are blue, lovely too. I'm a little teapot in a cozy kitchen, a teapot sat, its handle and spout a familiar sight. I'm a little teapot, short and stout, here is my handle, here is my spout, when I get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out. This little piggy on a sunny farm, a little piggy went to market, stayed home, had roast beef, and even went wee all the way home. This little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, this little piggy had none, and this little piggy went, wee, all the way home. To market, in a world of wonder, a little piggy went to market, its curly tail wagging with excitement. To market, to buy a fat pig, home again, jiggity jog. In the cozy village of Willowdale, a sense of nostalgia filled the air as the villagers began their daily routines. The sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow over the thatched roofs and the bustling town square. The sweet aroma of freshly baked plum cakes wafted from the nearby bakery, enticing the villagers to start their day with a delicious treat. Amidst the cheerful atmosphere, little Bo Peep's gentle voice echoed through the streets as she called out for her lost sheep. The villagers, familiar with her predicament, offered words of encouragement, reminding her to leave the sheep alone, for they would surely find their way back, tails wagging, to her waiting arms. Meanwhile, a group of mischievous children gathered around a tall, majestic tree, begging the golden sun to come out and play with them. Their laughter and giggles filled the air as they danced around the tree, their eyes shining with excitement. As the day progressed, Jack Horner, a jolly fellow with a penchant for sweet treats, sat in the corner of the local tavern, indulging in a Christmas pie. With a mischievous grin, he stuck his thumb into the pie and pulled out a succulent plum, declaring himself a good boy with a satisfied sigh. In a nearby alleyway, a busy bee buzzed around a colorful stall, enticing passers-by with Coulter-esque candy. The sweet aroma wafted through the air, drawing in the villagers, who couldn't resist the allure of the colorful sweets. As the sun began to set, the villagers gathered around the fire pit in the town square, sharing tales of their adventures and misadventures. One group of friends regaled the crowd with the story of 10 people in bed, who, after a series of rollovers, found themselves dwindling down to one, with the little one declaring, "Good night," as they all drifted off to sleep. The farmer in the dell, a stalwart figure with a kind heart, took a wife, and their child, in turn, took a nurse, who then took a cow, and so on, until the cheese stood alone, a symbol of the cyclical nature of life. In another corner of the village, a mysterious figure, the Muffin Man, lived in Drury Lane, his muffins a staple of the village diet. The villagers would often visit him, asking, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" To which he would reply, "Yes, I know the Muffin Man, who lives in Drury Lane." As the night drew to a close, 3 little kittens, who had earlier lost their mittens, now found themselves enjoying a slice of pie, their mittens soiled, but their joy unbridled. Their mother, pleased with their obedience, declared, "You shall have some pie," and the kittens eagerly devoured their treat. As the villagers retired to their cozy homes, the sound of Wee Willie Winkie's gentle voice echoed through the streets, as he checked on the children, ensuring they were tucked into bed, their dreams filled with sweet visions of plum cakes and muffins. In the midst of this idyllic scene, a group of friends gathered around a campfire, singing a sweet melody, their voices blending together in harmony, "Skidamarinka-dinka-dink, skidamarinka-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon, I love you in the evening and underneath the moon." As the night wore on, Goosey Gander wandered through the village, meeting an old man who refused to say his prayers. With a mischievous grin, Jack Horner took the old man by the left leg and threw him down the stairs, much to the delight of the villagers. As the villagers drifted off to sleep, the air was filled with the sweet scent of plum cakes, and the sound of laughter and music, a reminder of the simple joys and misadventures that filled their lives. The end.